related to the subject. So I'm sharing it now. Okay.
COVID-19 is one of the biggest crises of our time. It has impacted every single one of us, shaken our social systems, and disrupted every sector of our economies. The automation of work, combined with a global recession, led workers to lose their jobs at an accelerated pace compared to previous years. And this trend is expected to continue. The ongoing shift in the division of labor between humans, machines, and algorithms might displace 85 million jobs worldwide in the next 5 years, while 97 million new roles, ones that are more adapted to this new task distribution, may emerge. By 2025, companies expect to displace roughly 6% of their total workforce. 1 in 2 workers will need reskilling, and those remaining in their current roles will need to update 40% of their skill set to adapt to the changing labor market. There is a way to collectively benefit from these challenging times. Decades of research have shown that the most valuable asset of any economy or company is its human capital. Around the globe, companies are already experiencing a shortage in relevant skills for future roles and are investing in reskilling and upskilling their workforce. By 2025, organizations say they will train over 70% of their employees to ensure they can smoothly transition into the jobs of tomorrow. These include DevOps engineers, artificial intelligence specialists, digital marketing managers, talent acquisition specialists, and customer success specialists. It will take on average between 2 weeks and 5 months for workers to pick up new skills, allowing them to move into these new roles. But data shows they won't need to have the perfect skill set to start transitioning. While 2/3 of employers expect to get a return on investment in employees' reskilling programs within just 1 year, governments will also need to step in to update and fund education and training systems, and to ensure displaced workers have adequate safety nets. With purposeful leadership and collaboration, we can turn this global crisis into a unique opportunity to transition into a future of jobs that is inclusive, fair, and sustainable.
So hopefully this clarifies what I just said. So again and again, the importance of upskilling and reskilling, it is not based on the employer's need only. It is based on your need or on your self-development as an individual and as an employee. So in brief, what did you learn from that video in one word? Can you chat with me in one word? What, catch your eyes? What is a eye catcher? What is a lesson learned? What is one word that described upskilling and reskilling based on that video and the global forum, which is something that you need to follow in the trends related to workplace? So again, I'm waiting for some of your answers. So, Taysir. No, it's not. Eli, it's upgrade. Taysir, I'm reading the previous comment. Marianne, improvement. We should improve. Absolutely, Marianne. You spot on. Spot on. So we need to upgrade. We need to improve, or else we will be obsolete. Shuhaib, you have to develop yourself by improving your skill with the coming economic situation. Absolutely, Shuhaib. Ibrahim, to develop yourself. So no problem. It's more than one word, I know, Mr. Shuhaib. Absolutely. So as we can all see, this is a very important thing. So I know that we know about it, but we need to apply it. And not only individually, we need to apply it as an organization, we need to apply it as an employer, and as Mr. Al-Shukairi is saying, resilience, we have to be resilient because, we have many changes now in the climate, many changes in the workplace, and we need to update ourselves. We need to be ready to take over. So, I will launch now a small, poll. So questions, they are all related to one survey. It's the largest survey done by BCG, Boston Consulting Group, in 2020. It covered around 366,000 person, and it was over 197 countries. So I'll give you just the question, and we'll try to see who know the right percentage based on the first poll. So I'll be launching a poll now about upskilling and reskilling for sure, and I want your answers. There are lots of percentages. It's just guess. And then I'll give you the right answer based on the BCG global survey on upskilling and reskilling, basically on labor work and workplace trends in 2020. I will be launching now the polls. I'll be waiting for your answer. I'll give you around 5 to 6 minutes. I think it will be enough. There are, I think just 8 questions, and those are percentage, so it's a wild guess. But focus on the question. Maybe you can reach the right percentage based again on the 2020 survey done by BCG for more than 366,000 people for more than 197 countries. So I will be waiting at least for a 60 to 70% percentage of replies, and if 100%, I will be more than happy. Till now I have 2%. So from 40 attendees, so we are 40 now. From 40, I have 5% now, 7%. So it's progressing. So I'll be, I'll stop my video for 3 minutes just to give you some space in order to answer that poll, and then I will be sharing with you the results, and we will be discussing it for sure. So I reached now 41%, which is grade 17 out of 42. I'm still waiting for some answers. I'll be giving you 2 minutes, and then I'll end the poll and share with you the answer. However, excuse me for the lack of time, because this is a free webinar. It should last 45 to 1 hour. However, if you want a more subject related, you can just go to our website, again, www.merck.com. Bear with me, 1 minute to go. So I am about to end the poll and then to share with you the results. I still have one poll at the end of the webinar, but before we have to, talk about the new skilling, which is, we will check it out later on with you. So ending the poll now, and I will be sharing the results. So for the question number 1, what is the percentage of respondents that believe that their current position will be greatly affected by technology change or globalization? Again, it is based on a specific survey done by BCG for 366,000 people, and the right answer is 61% of respondents, felt that they will be greatly affected by technology or globalization, which is a huge percentage. Who answered 70%? You are very close to the right answer. Second question was, what is the percentage of people that believe that job changes will be driven by automation, artificial intelligence, and robotic? So it is the right answer for this. It is 49%. 49% of people believe that automation, artificial intelligence, and robotics will affect their job. Third question was, what is the percentage of individuals that spend significant time on learning something new? So this is very important. Learning something new, it is something that we should do. It's part of the reskilling, and it is 65%. 9 persons answers the right answer. The fourth question was, what is the percentage of companies that stepped up their upskilling, reskilling effort after the coronavirus outbreak? So it is very important here that we know it is 62%, which is near to 72%. It's 10% difference. Who am I to talk about that? The fifth question percentage is 68% again, and then the sixth was 85% about the average. What is the percentage of company and employees that said upskilling, reskilling training has boosted productivity? It's a huge percentage. It's 85%. Number 7 is 35%. What is the percentage of change, compensation, and growth within the company after upskilling and reskilling? It means when I upskill and reskill, did they pay me for that? So did they reward me? There were any recognitions? And then 8, the last question is 74%. What is the percentage of employees that think their manager need reskilling and upskilling? It's dangerous when I think that my manager need reskilling and upskilling. And this is very important, that the managerial, the leadership should, enhance or should facilitate the upskilling and reskilling for their employees. So this is a very important study done by BCG. Let's continue about new skilling. So what is now a new skilling? So a new skilling, it is, what do you think it's new skilling? So let me ask that question again. What do you think it's new skilling? So we know now about upskilling, we know about reskilling. What is new skilling in your opinion? So let me see again. Ibrahim, adopt new skills. So why not? Yes, it is something like that, Ibrahim. I agree with you to some extent. Who else wants to give us an answer? Taysir, continuous learning. Taysir, spot on, Taysir. So it's a continuous learning, agree, but it is what, again, Taysir, I am now I'm scratching your brain again. So what is, so it is a continuous learning, but under which umbrella? So learning skills related to our careers. So it is basically, Ali, it is right, but is it a one thing, one step, or one act, or it's a continuous act like Taysir just mentioned? So let's see. Bekele, Khalifa is saying yes. So Bekele getting additional new skills by training. So all of your answers are within the right concept. So let's go and see before we see. So the reskilling, it is the process of learning new skills to do different jobs, to involve training and development activity, while upskilling is deepen my already have skills. So before I go to new skilling, so what is a reskilling approach? If you have talented employee working for your organization, I need to give them new skills. If there are area of expertise is becoming less relevant, if you don't want to simply wait for them to become obsolete, your talented employee, if you do not want to hire someone new, then it is much better to retain your talent by using their talent elsewhere. So I am using my existing talent and I am adding to their new skills, new set of skills that I will need in the future. This is, we already covered, but this is, additionally the approach related to. So the new skilling, I already asked you the question. So the new skilling is what? So a new skilling, since there is a demand on talent, so this is something that you all know as an HR, as an employer, as a student, as anywhere. So talented people are always on demand, and there is a skill gap. So there is a skill gap now with the existing talent and the future, needs, because there are entrants. What are the entrants? There are technology, artificial intelligence, and automation, and so on and so forth. So this requires individual to develop themselves in a continuous way, like Taysir said, in a relevant area to assure their employability. So here we are not talking anymore about employment. Listen to this, we are not talking about employment, we are talking about employability. What is the difference? Employment is get a job, secure a job, a stable job. However, employability is to be marketable again as an individual. What did I add to my skill? What did I develop myself? What did the organization do to develop me, to train me to, in order to be marketable again if something happened? So new skilling represent all type of continuous learning to help build a high demand skill within the organization. So I am preparing my talent wherever they are, in which department they are, in order to learn in a perpetual learning, in order to add for them skills in the upskilling mode and to add new skills needed in the future in the reskilling mode. Therefore, new skilling is a strategy that the company adopt in order to upskill and reskill. In a nutshell, so new skilling here could be, an umbrella to both upskilling and reskilling. So this is a simple model that you can do. So it is a strategy adopted by an organization in order to upskill and reskill the talented employee. And here, upskilling is most probably towards successors, while reskilling is toward everybody, especially the talent of pool that you have in an organization. Hopefully that it is clearer now. So again, so a new skilling mindset keeps both the workforce and the company agile. So adopting this change, this perpetual learning and development to ensure that the learning initiatives are relevant not only for today, for the future and for the future business objective. And we know in our region, especially mainly in Saudi Arabia and UAE and so on, in the GCC countries, we have now futuristic visions like the 2030 visions, like the 2020, like, you know, mission to Mars, hope. So we have those futuristic objectives. We need to ensure that our workforce is really, up to date and up to the level with these objectives. So new skilling, it has under it upskilling and reskilling. Last but not least, I will just do something. I will do something very swiftly. It is another poll, but this time, you know, you will scratch your brain more, because you know there are multiple answers and there are right and wrong. And I will be launching now the second poll, which is about upskilling, reskilling, and new skilling. I will be launching it, and I will be giving you 5 minutes only as well. So here there are rights and wrongs. So just answer, and mind you that there are some questions with a multiple choice, and it will be mentioned in the question. So like question 2 is a multiple choice, question 3 it is a multiple choice, and question 5 and question 6. So we have only 6 questions, but some of them are multiple choice, so you have to answer all the relevant answers. One minute to go, one minute and 15 seconds to go. and we'll be showing you the answers of your polls. Thirty seconds, and I will be ending the polls and showing you the results.
Minute.
You need more time? Do you need more time? Okay, ending the polls in 5 seconds. So, good. And ending the polls now and sharing the results with you. As you can see, there are many answers here. So I'm giving you the answer based on data, based on research, based on some surveys, as you just already know, BCG or PwC or Merck or Deloitte, and so on and so forth. So let's start by upskilling and reskilling in recruitment. Employer should, you have the highest score is hire the right skills for the digital age. This is the right answer. So 9 of you, they could pick up the right answer, which is hire the right skills for the digital age, which is very important. And actually we call it in the HR word, we call it digital competencies. We are looking now to hire people, not with the regular competencies, with something called digital competencies. So this is number 1. Upskilling effort should be tailored towards specific skills, such as we have here multiple choice. So digital literacy is one of them, right answer. AI application, right answer. Data science, right answer. Technology, right answer. However, administration or administrative skills are not needed for the future, because they will be covered by the previously mentioned choices. 3, organizations nowadays are leaning towards what? Hiring, laying off, training existing employees, or re-educating existing employees. So actually, as I already mentioned, many companies, because of the economic crisis, because of COVID-19, are training their existing employees. This is the right answer. And they are re-educating their existing employees. So they are focusing from within. Because of that, the trends of hiring, it is not so relevant. So are you hearing my voice? Because one of the my friend attendees, he's saying there is no voice. Can you hear my voice? Or else it will be Novanas. Yes, we can. So Novanas, adjust your voice, your computer settings, and so on. Maybe you have a problem in your settings. 4, mobility has helped mostly to upskill and reskill men or women. Actually, based on PwC survey, it is more the women. Why? Because women, they were sometimes they did not apply to a job because of their kids, because of their families, because of the situation, because sometimes of the tradition. Now they can work remotely, and it enhanced their skills as well. 5, to succeed with the younger working generation, employers should give unrestricted access to upskilling and opportunities. Absolutely yes. Keep them updated with the ever-evolving industry trends. Absolutely yes. enabling them to hone their skills and acquire new ones. Absolutely, yes. Let them implement the concept learn in the real world. Yes. So all of four here, there is no right and wrong. All four answers are the right answers since it is a multiple choice. And the last questions, reason why organizations should not ignore the need for reskilling are because emerging technologies, absolutely yes. Data-driven culture, yes. Employee will proactively reskill themselves for the future and will leave us if we don't do it ourselves. Yes. The availability for on-demand education, absolutely yes. Labor law, no. And contractual obligation, no. There is no obligation on the employer to reskill and upskill, but if they did not do that, if they did not invest in their human capital, they will lose their talented employees, and they will be losing also their competitive advantage in the market. So this is another interesting survey and research. I put them in kind of a survey. So I'll stop sharing. And to end this, 45 to 1 hour webinar, let me finalize it by, giving you a summary about what is new skilling. So as I already mentioned, new skilling is a strategy that encompasses reskilling and upskilling initiatives together. So we have them under new skilling, which is perpetual learning and development in the organization. So by frequently identifying what skills will be in the future. So I need to identify what do I need, what will be, my business will be in the future, and what are the performance gaps between my existing employees and my existing performance and the performance that I need in the future with the entrance of artificial intelligence technology and robotics. So what are the skills? So the organization has to build more considerate, non-stop skilling plan, learning plans to successfully develop its talent, its employees' competencies, so to be available and to be needed and present in the future when needed, and to keep our existence as an organization and our competitive advantage. So with this, we've ended this nice topic, this trendy topic, this new topic about how to upskill and reskill ourselves, and how the organization should, consider upskilling and reskilling and new skilling strategies in order to keep their talent and in order to develop their talent to stay available in the future. I hope that, it was a nice highlight, and I hope that you will take from now on steps toward your upskilling and your reskilling. Even if the organization did not invest in you, please invest in yourself. There is many ways to invest in yourself. One of these ways are by, training and by development, by consulting. So if you want this pass, you only have to go to our website, www.merck.com, where you can find lots of information about, all the training and development needs. And thank you so much for attending this free webinar. And hopefully I'll see you again in more new topic, an interesting topic. And I hope that I covered, in a nice way and as an overview, a very interesting topic nowadays. Thank you so much, and salam.
Merck.com